Hello Internet, this is BoneCarlos coming to you live with another video game review. Today we're going to be taking a look at LA Noire, where the booze hits hot and the women hit hotter. LA Noire, Hollywoodland, where the only thing you can trust is your intuition and your notebook. Yeah, I just did that. I don't know. Anyways, to the game. This game is actually going to be brought to you by Super Beast 811, who actually suggested this game a long time ago. At the time, I didn't want to do it because LA Noire was kind of a huge thing coming in. But then I realized after thinking about it that this game just completely dropped off the radar after it was launched. So I decided to check it out. Why that happened? If all the reviews and just the lackluster launch, in my opinion, was worth it. And afraid to say that it is. Then the main reason, the biggest thing, would have to be the repetition. Right now, it's basically, the game is basically broken down into different investigations over different story arcs, and at the end, it's kind of all brought in together. You start off as a beat cop, and then you just work your way up through different desks while working through investigations. The only problem is every single investigation that you do, whether it be murder, vice, arson, or traffic, they're all taken care of the same. They're all done the same, which is go up to the crime scene, find your clues, investigate the clues, interview witnesses, interrogate suspects, nab collar the man. And that rinse and repeat throughout the entire game. And I mean, there are like a few things sprinkled in here and there. I mean, there's like a couple of puzzles, and when I say a couple, I mean a couple. There's like a handful, like four or five throughout the entire game. And there's just nothing else to spice up the gameplay. The fighting. The fighting is very basic. The fisticuffs, as they would say back in the day, is very basic. Nothing too crazy. I don't think I ever got knocked out once. I think I got hit once, honestly. The gunplay is just straight up GTA. Nothing too crazy. Driving is pretty much the same as in GTA. And the only big addition would be this whole facial recognition software program they kind of ran, where you had to, where the computer just modeled everything after the face of the person, and having that conversation was just digitally just done. It's top notch. It's fantastic. A bit creepy at times, especially with the people. It's just weird seeing something so realistic that you're just kind of like, But the problem with it is that since it's a new technology, it still hasn't been fully just explored yet, so you can only do the very basics of basics. And it's so easy because when you're interviewing witnesses, you just get three options, which is truth, doubt, or lie. And it's so easy to just, he's telling truth, A. He's obviously lying, but I don't have any proof. Doubt. He's lying, but I have proof. Lie. And it becomes so easy to figure out that by the end of the game, I wasn't even really paying attention to the game. I was on my internet, and then when they were done talking, I would look over and look at the face and be like, click, done. You know. The overall story, like I said, there were little mini episodes, and it's all wrapped up in the end. That's very just coincidental that I'm just like, that's no way it can happen, and he kind of just took away from the thing. Took away from the entire game in general. If they would have just kept it from separate story arcs, it would have been fine. So that's just my take on LA Noire. I would recommend. I definitely would recommend buying this game if you could find it for like around $10. No more than $15 though. If a friend has it, borrow it. It's a good weekend killer. Or something you can play over a couple of days and have your way with it. Otherwise, that's about it. Don't spend any more than $15. Around 10 is fine. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, leave a comment down below on what I could do to make it more enjoyable for you guys. And cheerio as I knock this guy out.